This absolute beauty is the Jack Wolf Knives November 2023 release, the Little Bro. The Little Bro Jack is a special release because the first time around, the production was tainted with issues. Well, with one issue, blade wrap. Blade wrap is when you put a knife back in, a slip joint back into the handle, and it makes contact with that swelled up section of the spring where the pin goes through, and it causes a little divot on the blade. Now I have the original Little Bro here. I was allowed to keep it. I sharpened it out mostly. You can see a little bit right there where my thumb is. That little ding is less than what it was. It wasn't too bad, but it was less than what it was. Yeah, I just made it worse by doing that. I've sharpened through it, but you know what? It doesn't affect the cutting the way I cut pretty much. And it's M390 and it takes a little doing. So I'm really honored to have this one. And I know eventually I'll get a lot of mileage out of it and I'll sharpen through that eventually. But I'm really stoked to have this one. This is so beautiful. That blue Kirinite is just stunning to me. To me, that Kirinite looks like you're staring into one of those images from a deep space telescope that can just look into the heavens. And I love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's like a swirly sort of cobalt blue, ultramarine and cobalt, just gorgeous, gorgeous blue. And the Kirinite is a material, plastic material, basically, that's been used as covers on slip joints for a long time. And though it's very slick, it's got a sort of surface tension that makes it feel grippy, even though there's no texture and it's hafted very, very smoothly and beautifully polished. It still kind of feels a little grippy. Though I haven't used this with wet hands. Beautiful S90V clip point blade with a full height hollow grind. I see some fingerprints on it. Full height hollow grind here, and a special luster on this blade that I don't think I've seen on Jack Wolf knives. I know these are machine satin, but something about the luster on this one is special. Now, recently we've seen some other finishes, like on the Vampire Jack here, we have that nice horizontal hand-rubbed finish. So that's nice. This seems to have a special luster. It is just beautiful. I love that clip point blade. Now, something I've noticed, this thing is so cool. I love this titanium, all titanium. Very nice. Something I've noticed about this one, I think, and I haven't gotten my micrometer out, but it feels like the blade on this is ever so slightly more slender, and maybe that was the solution to the blade wrap, just reduce the size of the width of the blade. These are very traditional slip joints in that they don't have stop pins to stop the blade. A lot of modern produced slip joints have that. Say like a sharpening notch that's not like that, but it's more like a rounded choil. And like in a modern folder, that choil fits into a stop pin. In this case, it's a kick, and that's this part right here, calibrated and measured properly, going against that back spring and stopping in time not to hit that pin. This is like a perfect size. And as I say that, I realize I need to get a ruler so I can measure it, but it is that perfect size between between two beloved GECs, the GEC 15 boy's knife and the GEC 14. They're both sleeve board patterns, like the little bro. Oh, so this is bigger than both of them. I guess the 15 is right in the center, but for some reason, the little bro is always what I think of. I think of these 15s and the 14s, but because they're like boys' knives, they're that sleeve board pattern. So these things are great, by the way. But that shape, excuse me, the swell at the end and that shape bolster. Now here we have single fluted bolsters like the first run. Not really too many changes except for handle cover materials, because there wasn't much to change, considering it didn't really see the light of day. And so this is one that I think people should jump on. If you have your eyes on a Jack Wolf knife and you like this sort of single bladed, especially that clip point, such a nice clip point. I'm going to compare it to some of these other awesome clip points here, but this is the one to go for. It's a perfect size. Yeah, that's right. I was going to measure it, wasn't I? Can't find my regular ruler, so let me use this. So 2 and 2 3/4 inches there on the blade, and so perfect size, little, and so many people wanted this and got basically, I hate to put it this way, but blue-balled with the whole situation. So they're going to be going after this. If you like this, go for it. Now, a cool thing is that Jack Wolf Knives has expanded their capacity. With success, they've been able to produce more, so they last slightly longer than they used to, but they go pretty fast. So if you have any interest in this knife, it comes in this Kirinite, which is just, man, this is the showstopper. It is so beautiful, this blue, but it also has a beautiful wood. You can get it in rosewood. I believe it's rosewood, like this on the Vampire, or the laid back, or 3 different carbon fibers. And you know, Jack Wolf Knives carbon fibers are super cool. Here is the packaging. So this is the original artwork. Ben has since moved on to a different artist, but since this wasn't released the first time, it's the original artwork. Very cool, love that. Pog, whatever a Pog is, I don't know. And then 2 stickers, which is very cool. You can keep one for posterity and then put one on your Yeti or whatever. And a great cleaning cloth, which I always put in here too. I only have one that I've ever used, and I keep it over there on the desk. Otherwise, I keep the packaging all pristine. But let me show you just a couple of things. If you want to see this compared to other really cool clip points by Jack Wolf Knives, I'll just show them off real quick. There it is with the sharpshooter. Here it is with the, oh, duh. Here it is with the Cyborg. This is a cool one, the Cyborg Jack. Very regal looking clip point. I don't know how else to put it. Regal in a futuristic handle there. Here it is with that's my dye job. I love that. But here it is with the Benny's clip. Oh God, the Javelina Jack. This one is so cool. I need to carry this more. That is such a great sow belly. Love that. But look at that blade too. Man, Ben Belkin knows how to design a beautiful clip point. Here is the Big Bro. So, you know, very much the same sort of knife. This one might get a little dye job though. That black is looking pretty nice. And then here with the gunslinger, another sweet design. And then not for nothing, I've got two other blues. Here it is with the other blues that I have. Obviously, a dazzling and bright blue here in the Kirinite. Here we see little hints of it in these very nice carbon fibers. All right, this is the Little Bro Jack from Jack Wolf Knives, being released as this is first dropping this video. These are now available, so check them out at all of the different retailers and find the one you want and hop on it. I know this blue is going to go super fast, so yep, get on it.